Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Going to take a little trip through Moalboal, big diving, big resort area, very popular. About 85 kilometers or 55 miles from Cebu City. It's on the west side of the island of Cebu, and lots of resorts, hotels, two or three malls over here, smaller malls, Gaisano Grand Mall. Uh, Gaisano Grand Mall has a lot of malls out in the smaller towns. And anyway, we're going to come up on a checkpoint up here in a little bit, even as we're driving here. We were actually leaving after I did a video about a house for sale, and we're driving back towards the beach. The person that showed us that property wanted to go eat, and so there's a pension house right there, and there's a number of different places, little hotels, pension houses along this road. We're going to come up on a checkpoint here. Bright color like yellow or orange, different colors add more bright. Modern summer house. Checkpoint. Got your pass out? Huh? Morning.
Quarantine.
So they asked for our passes to be able to pass this area. That wasn't so painful. We convinced them that by the truth that we were just going down, wanted to look and take some pictures down there. We weren't going to snorkel or swim. And if you're going to do that, even if you live in the town, you need to go to the government center in town and get some kind of medical pass or something. Fill out a health sheet saying that you don't have any symptoms, I guess. And anyway, we went down there and looked around, took some pictures, took a little bit of video. Some kind of structure going up there. Not sure what that is. New hotel, maybe. Not sure. Moalboal has two beaches. Panagsama Beach and White Beach, a little further to the north. And quite a number of hotels, pension houses, resorts, a lot of diving going on there, snorkeling, big, real easy to see. In fact, you can walk off from the beach just a little bit, and it gets a little deeper, and millions and millions of sardines out there. I've done a video about that. Garbage truck here. They have a few compactor type trucks around, but usually it's this type of truck, it seems, even in Cebu City. Barangay, that's Blue Abyss Dive Shop. It says authentic Italian dining. Aqua Spa, Pangasa, Three Bears Restaurant. Aircon rooms, apartment, free Wi-Fi. Okiano Hotel and Cafe. I did see a couple foreigners in town walking the streets while I was there. One guy was picking up his laundry. So there are probably a number of foreigners there, expats living there. Two basic beaches. And then you've got Pescador Island just off a ways. Got close to 20 different dive spots around here. And about 32 plus thousand people in the city itself. But you got almost like a metropolitan area as you drive. It's very rather densely populated. Even when you're in the country, there's a lot of people around there. There's Badgen Town just to the south. And you've got a couple of towns even up to Bareilly going north out of here. 2 years ago I was down here. I came down with a couple Japanese girls that wanted to go diving down here. They invited me along to help defray the costs, and they came down, went back the same day. I stayed overnight, and then I went to Dumaguete from here, caught a ferry to Dumaguete. But I was able to stay overnight right on the beach. and when you walk right out, and there's tens of millions of sardines out there, so you can snorkel out there, and uh, kind of a nice little town. There's the main road we're coming up to here. There's a few people looking for tourists to sign you up to go snorkeling. And we're told them we're just going to take some pictures anyway. If you take a left here, walk along, you're walking parallel to the beach. And there used to be a lot of resorts, bars, restaurants, so you could find just about anything. I know I ate at an Italian restaurant up in there. I suspect that many of them have closed, probably for good right now, under the present circumstances, with the country pretty much being locked down for 10 plus months. Parking costs us 100 pesos, or about $2 here. And there were a few people out in the water. Some were snorkeling, some were fishing, some were taking an open water scuba class, I believe, what they were doing. I wanted to stop and get something to eat while we're here, because the person that was going to show us a lot after we were done here went to eat, and was told, no, 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 we're not allowed. We can come down and take some pictures. Can't stay here very long. Then we need to skedaddle, get out of here. So there are a few Filipinos down here taking, I don't know, scuba diving. They're taking classes or what they're doing. But anyway, this is not the White Beach. It's a popular area with a lot of resorts down here. White Beach is further north. About some caroling at the public market. I was approached by these girls.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Always ponders the ride, the wonders of his sleigh. There is nothing in this world, and the wonders of his sleigh. La la the wonders of his sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Always ponders the ride, the wonders of his sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Always ponders the ride, the wonders of his sleigh. Hey!
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I gave them a large handful of change, and they were very happy with that, much more than they usually get, I guess. There are a few people out in the water, and there you go. It's some looked like they had a little bit of a compressor type setup, some of them. But most of them, I think, somebody told me they were taking an open water course, so they're learning how to use their mask. I did that 2.5, 3 years ago, I guess, and I've been on 2 dives. If I was going to go diving again, I would probably have to take a refresher course. I was trying to think through all that. And there are also, I think, at least a couple people out there actually trying to do, I don't know if these guys they're just snorkeling or if they're fishing, probably snorkeling. There are some fishermen, I'll show you them. There are some fishermen out there, net fishermen out, and I'm sure they're catching, I'm not sure if it must be illegal. They're out there using a net to catch certain types of fish. Certain times of day you can go out and snorkel and see turtles as well as millions and millions of sardines. And you can walk out far enough. You don't need a boat. You can walk out far enough to see that type of thing. And fishermen there, I thought that looked like a compressor, and I don't know if they have someone underneath the boat. He's kind of banging on the side of the boat, I think, trying to make noise. I don't know if that attracts some types of fish. But they did pull up a couple of fish out of that net just while I was watching them. Anyway, interesting place, Moalboal, and if you're bored in the Philippines, it's your own fault. There are so many places to go and see and do, and finally they're starting to allow us to travel a little bit. here in the next day or two. I'll put a video up about the travel that I'm aware of. No tourist visas yet, presently. Um, and even with some of the restrictions, they're opening up areas, but even with the restrictions, they're finding they're not getting very many tourists. Even Boracay, one of the top tourist destinations in the world, I think they're averaging, I don't know, 100 people a day, something like that. And instead of the 3,000 they would normally get. So that isn't going to sustain any economy. Thailand is learning the same thing. They tried some kind of special tourist visa for 90 days, I think, and they had very few people coming. And so now they're extending that to more people, but still with all the restrictions, 14-day quarantine, and the need to pay $100 for tests and those types of things. And who's going to come when you have that type of thing going on? Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.